sordid affair. A divorce, even. Oh, to be a glamorous divorcee. But no, I had nothing. Don't be so dramatic, Elle, Jamie said. He could talk. He'd borrowed someone's faux fur coat to wear into the garden, as well as a pair of stilettos that he couldn't walk in. I'd heard him announce only moments ago that he was going to literally die if the rumour that we were running low on ice turned out to be true. I can't believe that's another year of my life gone, I carried on, ignoring him. Everything stays the same. I dated Greg for 100 years. I feel like I've been doing this job I fucking hate since birth. I've lived in that flat for 3 years now, and every single day I want to throw myself out of the window. I'd taken a clumsy drag on a badly rolled cigarette and coughed dramatically. Ray rolled her eyes at me and took it from my hand, shaking her lighter and relighting it. I know smoking is very bad, not cool in any way, but the way Ray does it... Sorry, she should be on adverts. Everyone would be taking it up. Well, you do live on the ground floor, Elle, so... Ray said, blowing smoke into the night air. I saw her lock eyes with Jamie and exchange a look, the briefest flicker of a smile. I'm being serious, I said. This is what I do. This is my life. Just the same, always the same. I never do anything different, or interesting, or brave. It was partly incoherent, drunken rambling, but it came from somewhere real and deep and guttural. This feeling of utter stagnation, so intense sometimes I'd wake up in the night gripped with it, seized by panic. You broke up with Greg, Will said, dropping his own cigarette end to the ground and squashing it under his foot. That was brave. I don't think sweet Will would know bravery if it slapped him in the face. As we spoke, he popped a piece of chewing gum in his mouth so his girlfriend wouldn't know he'd been smoking. It wasn't brave to break up with Greg, I said. It really wasn't. It didn't feel brave in any way. It felt essential. Vital to being able to go on living, like shedding the weight of the world. Sorry, Greg. I was drunk enough in that moment that I nearly said what I really thought would be brave. The reason I feel like a coward most of the time. It was on the tip of my tongue. But I chickened out, of course. Thankfully, I suppose. Or unfortunately. I can never decide. Instead, I said, I'm going to do something about it next year. I poured white wine confidently and generously into my mouth directly from the bottle as the others cried out in indignation. In hindsight, I don't believe it was mine. I have to do something that scares me every day, something brave, something wild. Wait, I said, screwing up my face, reworking the maths. Not every day, every month. I mean month, obviously. Ray laughed in my face, taking the bottle from me to pour the dregs into her glass. Elle, you couldn't even think of 12 wild things, she said, let alone do them. She didn't mean it unkindly. She said it as a matter of fact. As surely as she knew the sky was blue, she knew that Eleanor Evans was not a wild woman. It felt like a punch to my stomach. The wine threatened to make a reappearance. Is that really what she thought of me? I can, I said, indignantly, looking around at the others. I can think of loads of wild things. I can be wild, don't you think? Will squinted and looked into the distance, like he was concentrating on something far away and couldn't hear me. Babe, Jamie said, earlier you told me that you'd been doing a lot of research into memory foam pillows because it's not a decision to be taken lightly. That's just